Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Y'all, the phone numbers are in the description box down there. You know what to do with them. I don't know if it's helping or not, but it sure won't hurt to try. Please subscribe and share these videos out. It would help me greatly. Leave your thumbs up, your thumbs down. Leave your comments. Tell me what you're doing and how you're handling all of this crap. I do read every comment. I don't respond back to very many of them at all because I just don't have time. But I do read them all, and I hold them all dear to my heart. Thank you all for being here. Y'all, someone said on my comments yesterday, and I think she's right on target. Her name is Shannon. I'm not going to give her a last name because I hadn't got her permission to do that, but sounds like a winner to me. She said, it seems like we should defund our government, not our police. They are hurting us far greater than any police. Sounds like she's right on target to me. Thank you, Shannon, for that comment. Chuck Schumer is pushing for another tax break. Again, this will help the rich because let's face it, who is it that's spending big money right now? It's the rich. We the people, me and you, we don't have big money to spend. So this is just another way of helping the rich get richer. We're out in the cold again on that one. Stephen Mnuchin said that the next stimulus package will be passed by July 31st. I think they could have done this a few months back if they really cared. But we know the answer to that. They've proved it time and time again. Now that we're having more and more lockdowns in cities all over the United States, small business are getting killed. Take, for instance, restaurants. I like talking about restaurants because, as you know, I graduated from 3 culinary schools and I did own my own restaurant for a while. Okay, before the first lockdown, everything's trucking along good. Big chain restaurants making hand over fist money. Mom and pop restaurants, you know, the local family restaurants, they're scraping to get by, but they're struggling and they're fighting through it because that's their dream, to have that restaurant. It's not the dollars that counts, it's the pennies that counts in those type of restaurants. But they had their coolers full of food, they had their freezers full of food, they was running up these big utility bills, trying to keep the lights on, the heat and the air on. They're paying their employees, and a lot of times they wasn't even getting paid themselves. And then the government tells them to close down. So they closed down, laid all their employees off. The food in the cooler is going bad. The food in the freezer is getting out of date. The utilities are still going on because you have to have the coolers on in hopes that you can save some of the food, in hopes that you will open soon and you can still use that product. But that was in vain. A lot of it went to waste. But still, the utilities got to run, the property insurance has got to run, your lease or your rent on the building is still going. So a lot of them didn't open back up when they was told they could because they're out of money. They can't open back up. But now the ones that did reopen, they restocked the coolers, they restocked the freezers, they hire back their employees. They're running up these big utility bills. They're making their payments on everything, struggling to do that, dreaming of the day that they can get back to what they were before. And then reality hits and they realize they're never going to get back there. But they struggle on because that's what they do. That's what restaurant owners do. They fight through the fight. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. But now the government is telling them they got to close down again. It's guaranteed if they close down again, they will not be back. We're killing off the small business by all of these close downs. If we closed down and they actually got the help they needed, the employees got the help they needed, maybe it would be a different story. But these mom and pop businesses, they can't handle this kind of lockdown. It's hard for the big corporations to handle it. There is no way a mom and pop business can do it. Y'all, I know the struggles of a small restaurant because I had my own small restaurant. And it was a struggle every day. Most of the time I never got paid. My employees got paid, my utilities got paid, my rent got paid, the food vendors got paid. I never got paid, and I was there open to close 7 days a week. Money was so tight I couldn't afford to pay my employees to clean. So I was there on Sundays when we was closed doing all the cleaning, all the deep cleaning. That's how hard it is of a struggle for a small restaurant. And now they're being asked to close again. They won't be back, y'all. America is killing off small business. Y'all, I wished I had better news. But right now, I don't think there is no better news. The only good news we got is we got to keep our faith in God. He's going to see us through this. Y'all, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumb up, a thumbs down. Give me your comments, and just know I love you all, and we will get out of this. It's just a matter of when. I love you all. Ciao.